Hello, my little minions. Does that sound derogatory? I don't know, it just seems like that sounds derogatory to call you my minions. Okay, my little hell dwellers. So it's my Friday. Completely excited. The weather is good. And I'm on my way to Lowe's to pick up a saw blade for the metal for the prop car and a spray bottle for the Tombstones. So both things I'm picking up are going to be relevant to this weekend and getting shit done. And I already know what you're thinking. You're saying, Troy, the sun's setting. What have you done today, dude? And I will tell you that when I got home, my body told me to sleep, and I did not argue with it. I'll give you a little story right now. Last night, prior to Travis coming over, I was looking something up online. And you know when you look up something online and then you start to get distracted by like other things? Maybe it's just my ADHD or ADD or whatever it is that I think that I have because I can't stay focused. Maybe it's just that. But anyway, so I started looking up facts for like sleep deprivation and sleep and stuff like that. And one of the facts that I came across is that a person, the average human, can live without food for 30 days. But he can only live without sleep for 10. How do they get those statistics? That's like the average. Do they take a group of like 500 people and say, okay, we're going to deprive you of food and see how long it takes you to die? I don't know. Just random thoughts going through my head. I just asked them if they had any spray bottles, and they said they were down aisle 12. It's purple. Purple? Damn. Well, at least it's not pink. It's the first Christmas sighting. It's not even Halloween yet. This is at Lowe's. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Not for $125, but that fire pit would be an awesome cauldron for that fire, for the witch. Wow. But not for $125. That was cool. Alright, I don't need to tell you guys that I'm back from Lowe's, do I? No, not at all. So what I'm about ready to do is fill this spray bottle up with the acetone. My worries is that maybe the gaskets inside there are going to get ruined, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a one-shot thing or not, or how long it's going to work, or if I can store it in the bottle. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But basically, ABC Noise 2 and the Dark Side Haunt 360 both basically confirmed my thoughts, even though I didn't voice them at the time, about using a spray bottle to get texture on the Tombstone. And then I got to thinking, well, number one, I'm going to have to be careful around the words. I mean, I want to hit them a little bit, and I might actually use a method that Hi-Rez Designs told me, and just basically taking a little bit of acetone and just kind of brushing it around the words to get them to round out a little bit so that they're not so defined. However, the Hugh Hefner Tombstone, I'm not going to do that to because that's supposed to be a brand new Tombstone, right? Okay. Let's see. I got sidetracked. See, I told you, ADHD. Damn. Oh, the other thing is, the dry lock is quite thick, so I'm also worried that maybe some of the stuff that I do isn't even going to be seen because it's not going to be deep enough. So, I don't know. Like I said, first time doing this, so we'll see what happens. Anybody want a drink? I had this one guy that I used to work with, and he came over one night for a party. Oh, excuse me, a gathering of friends. Anyway, he was already kind of buzzed, and we were around the campfire, and he started talking about Goldschlager. And it was so funny because I remember it like it was yesterday. He said, yeah, man, the Goldschlager gets in your stomach and it affects you. Alrighty then. And anyway, he actually passed away from a car accident a couple years ago. But, ew, I got gas on my hand. Acetone. Alright, now to figure out where the sprayer's at. Ooh, look at that. Fine mist. Let's do like the first little couple of passes. You can already see how it's starting to eat this versus down here. And these lines, I don't really care about. I can't remember how they got there. They might have been there from the store. I really don't remember. That's actually looking really good. So I think I can just douse the whole thing with it, maybe? Uh-oh. I'm scared. Hopefully that's showing up. You know, it's kind of funny. A lot of the things that I say, oh yeah, that's not showing up on the camera, end up showing up pretty well. I just have a problem of like sticking the camera too close and having it get kind of blurry. So here, I'll start from out here and I'll get closer. So at one point it will be focused. Actually, I think that looks pretty focused. That does not. Oh, actually you can see the pitting though a lot better compared to a new sheet with no pitting. Or a new Tombstone with no pitting. Wow, you can just sit there and watch it eat where I got it like heavy right there. But, like I've said before, nature's unpredictable, and so must we. It's like the thought for the day. Not bad. I'm just thinking that the dry lock is going to do in a lot of it though. Alright, so I did that, so scary stuff, man. Not bad. I'm kind of liking the way it's turning out, and I'm actually liking this kind of pitting also, where it kind of got heavy. So I might also pair this with doing the technique of taking the brush and just splattering some on it, because everywhere that there's like a bigger drop, like here and there and there and down there, I'm pretty sure that that will show up with the dry lock. Hopefully. These, I think what I'm going to do is on these two right here, the Pardon Me for Not Rising and the He Hung Himself, the curtain rod, the one that I did yesterday, with y'all's help, I think that I'm going to just keep these the way they are and not do anything, not do too much more to them as far as any kind of embellishments or anything like that, just so I can dry lock them and get them done. So, okay, here's the question. I've asked you guys this before. I've got a couple more viewers now, and that's sad because that shows how long I've been doing these damn Tombstones. But the stuff that's on the other side, what do you guys think? Do you think that I should keep this color on all of them, or do you think that I should dry lock the front also and then just do my own painting on it? Because I'm thinking that I should, you know, do the whole thing and then go back and like repaint them the way that I want them. But some of them are, probably not this one, but oh no, that's not bad. This one here is a real simplistic one. That would be easy to do. Another method that I also wanted to use is taking just some styrofoam, because I want to create cracks. So I've got, you probably can't see it. Oh, maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to stop saying I don't know if you can see it. It's there. Sorry, that's a big head and like all up in your face. Anyway, there's a knife line, probably about a little over 1/4 of an inch cut on both sides of this. You can see that one, that's pretty predominant. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use acetone on one side of it and see if it doesn't open up for a crack, which I'm not thinking it will. Then the other side, I'm going to get the torch out. Yeah, it didn't open up too much. It looks kind of like just a scratch. So now I'm going to take the torch out and see if this side over here doesn't open up just a little bit. That's probably too much flame. But we're going to give it a shot anyway. Just real quick. Well, did a good job at melting the whole surface. So maybe if I were to use a smaller flame, look at that, it just shrunk it. Maybe if I were to use a smaller flame and concentrate it more on the crack, maybe it would open up. And this actually did the opposite. It's kind of like a scar. It's actually still kind of raised. So those two methods don't work. So I'm actually thinking about also just carving it in, taking the blade and going at like a 45 and a 45, and then using the acetone. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Probably, maybe, possibly. Alright, so here I go. I'm either like going to totally ruin it, or it's going to come out really awesome. So I'm going to start here. And then come back on the other side of it. I'm sorry if I don't get this in frame. I'm concentrating more on, honestly, what I'm doing. What do you guys think? Look okay so far? And just because, if you guys know who Bob Ross is, let me know. Awesome painter. He passed away several years ago. But this is like the pass away vlog. Like, everybody passed away. There's a title right there. Everybody passed away. Talked about Hugh Hefner, my friend, Bob Ross. Well, Hugh Hefner's not actually gone yet, but he will be in 2 years. It's just my gut. Because I started talking about Bob Ross, and he was like, every tree needs another happy little tree because they need to be friends, right? So this needs like another happy little crack. Or maybe I'm just getting like carried away. Just a small one. I made it, when I was making this cut, I made it a little bit deeper at the top and then tapered at the bottom, including the width of it also. Alright. That's all I'm going to do on this one. Now to go see if I can like make the crack look crackier. Alright, so here we go. Concentrating on the crack, maybe? What? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I don't think that looks half bad. That looks pretty freaking good. Alright. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Still working. Every time I spray it, I gotta wait just to see where I haven't sprayed and what needs a little more. Without seeming too liney. I don't want to seem too liney. Is that even a word? Liney? Liney. God, there's a lot of material tonight just on these damn tombstones. This is going to be hard to edit, folks. Now, I've also hit the sides a bit too. Just to give the whole stone the old, worn, pitted look. Alright, so tomorrow I'm going to try and find something to scrap at the shop that I can squish. Because I had nothing last time, nothing to squish. And I don't really have anything like right now either. That's why I yell. I always try to be louder than the music. That's why. Alright, shout out new subscribers of the night. Sorry, I know the glare of my glasses suck, but then I can't read it. Blind as a bat. Ha, get it? Halloween bat. Wow, I can find the correlation in anything. 6969 Chris Taylor and Pyro 14144141. Thank you guys for subscribing. Feel free to thumbs up Oh, actually, everybody should do it. Do it now. Thumbs up right now. Go ahead, please. I'll wait. I'll pick my nose. Just kidding. Alright, thumbs up, rate, comment. I love your guys' comments. And get your comments in now, because once Halloween gets closer, I might have to start picking and choosing, because it's going to be like crazy this year. Anyway, alright, happy haunting, guys. See you guys tomorrow.
Sit, popcorn, sit. Good girl.